So this class is more focused on the third trimester and getting our bodies ready for labor and childbirth. And it's so beautiful. I know you might have a lot of aches and pains, but let's honor that because it's part of what pregnancy is. And also we're creating human beings, so that itself is a miracle. So be happy about it. And is from my point of view, it's a beautiful experience. So let's start. Let's place our palms on our thighs. Let's inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Place one palm on your heart and one palm on baby. Let's thank our baby and ourselves for giving our bodies and souls these moments to connect. Bring both palms in front of your chest. Inhale deeply, bring your arms all the way up. Stretch high as you can. And exhale, relax your right palm besides your right hip. The left arm stretches high up. Nice. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way up. Exhale, relax the left arm back down the floor. And lean maybe a little bit to the side. Let's continue again with this flow. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left arm down. And last time, inhale, left arm up, stay there. Palms together in front of your chest and relax in front of your body, of your heart. Nice. Both palms on your knees or your shins. So make sure you have a cushion if you're taking the other classes with me. When we sit down, we always put a cushion or a block or something to lift our hips so we're more in an anterior pelvic tilt, because that helps us to be more straight on the middle and upper back. Okay, so place your palms on your knees and let's do some rolls. So inhale, moving to the left side, forward and to the right side. Exhale, moving back, going to all the corners. Imagine that we have a square, so we go to every corner of the square. Just make sure your sit bones are always touching the floor or a cushion or block that you have underneath your sacrum, your sit bones. So let's continue with this flow. Let's do one more circle. And when we're back, let's move to the other side. Inhaling as we move forward. Feeling any sensations on our body. If at any point you need to go back to a neutral spine or neutral position, you can do it. Forward, the side, and back. One last time. Inhale, move forward, and exhale. Come back to center. Elongate your spine. Breathe in and out. And as we're here, extend both legs to the sides into wide leg seated position. Your toes are pointing up and your knees are pointing up too. So make sure you stay like this. This is internal position or internal rotation of your hips. So we're going to work today on external and internal rotation. So place both palms behind you, and whenever we're working on external rotation, try to move from your hips, not from your toes or your foot. So every time we inhale, we open both hips to the sides, bringing the foot down towards the floor. You don't have to do it too much, as long as you feel there's a difference on the internal and external. And as we exhale, bringing your toes facing up, knees up. So inhale, knees and toes out with the movement of your hip, and come back to center. Let's do a few more times. Inhaling, open to external rotation. Exhale, internal rotation. And let's keep moving here. One more time. Beautiful. Now let's just isolate one leg at a time. So relax your left leg, activate your right toes and your right leg so it's active. And inhale, open your right hip. Exhale, coming back to center. A few more times. Inhale, up, coming out. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale out and exhale, coming back to center. Let's switch legs. Relax the right leg and inhale, opening the left leg. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back to center. And one more time. Inhale, we open. Exhale, coming back to center. Beautiful. And gently bringing a block in between our feet and coming into a modified position for Baddha Konasana or butterfly. So we're rooted on our cushion or the block that is underneath our hips. And we bring one foot on each side. So you have the option to stay here. You can always place your back against the wall so you have more support, especially on the third trimester. We need more support on our backs. Or you can place both palms behind you. That is really nice position too. As long as you're opening your chest and you keep elongating your spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to press towards the block with our feet. So inhale and press. Exhale, release. Inhale, press with both soles of the feet towards the mat. And exhale, release. Working on the inner thighs and also our hips and the pelvic floor muscles. Inhale and exhale, release. Let's continue. Beautiful. Two more times. Pressing and releasing. And last time, press and release. Beautiful. Remove the block and let's come into regular Baddha Konasana. Both soles of the feet together. You can always put the blocks underneath your legs if you feel that is a lot of sensation for your hips and it's a big hip opener. Palms on your shins. Inhale, chest up, look up. Exhale, round slightly your back and relax your chin towards your chest. Inhale, look up, and exhale, release. Inhale, looking up, and exhale. Whenever you're ready, come with your head and your spine to a neutral position. And you have the option to stay here, or you have the option to bring both feet on top of the block. So this way you might feel a little bit more sensation, maybe, maybe not. And lean a little bit back, relaxing your hips and feeling the pelvic floor muscles underneath you. So these interconnected tissues that we have at the base of the spine are the key point for childbirth and labor. So what we're going to do is every time we exhale, we can feel as if they're melting down towards the block or the cushion. So inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, relax all those muscles. Breathing deeply in and release. If you exhale through your mouth, you will notice that you feel more relaxed. So let's continue. Breathing in and exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale deeply and exhale. Beautiful. Gently releasing the block and coming into a spinal twist for a counter pose of this. So extend your legs in front of you, bringing the right leg very close to you, so leaving some space for baby, hugging the right leg with your right arm. Left arm goes behind you and twist towards the left side, just very gently. Gently releasing and switching sides. Left foot close to your left hip, hugging you with your left arm behind you. Activate your right foot and twisting towards the right side, looking over your right shoulder. And every time you inhale, elongate and lengthen your spine more. Exhale, gently relaxing and giving a wiggle or shake to your legs. And whenever you're ready, come to the side, remove the block or whatever was underneath your hips, and let's come into all fours. So your shoulders will be underneath, shoulders over wrists, excuse me, and hips over knees. Spread your fingers, soften your elbows, especially in the third trimester. We want to make sure the elbows are fully relaxed so we have more strength on triceps and biceps. And find your neutral position, hugging to your baby. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Extend your right leg behind you, tagging your toes. And start crossing the right leg over the left leg. So maybe it will be outside of the mat, or maybe not. And looking over your left shoulder, trying to look and see if you can see your right toes or not. It's okay if you can't. If you can gaze the point there to calm the mind and concentrate. Feeling that stretch on the right side part of our bodies. And gently coming back to center, switching sides, left leg, extending it back behind you. Feeling that nice stretch on the hamstrings. And whenever you're ready, cross the left leg over the right one and looking over the right shoulder. See if you can feel your toes on the right side. Yeah. Breathe in and out. And gently coming back to center into child's pose, opening the knees to the sides and relaxing your hips down. You can stay here, or you can stay in supported child's pose or full child's pose. So hips fully down, relax your forehead down, and extend your arms in front of you. It's always optional. But this is a nice posture to always come, restore, and relax. If during our practice you need to just take a little break. Coming back into all fours. For cat-cow, inhale, Chin up, head up, tailbone up. Open your heart, exhale, relax your head down, tailbone slightly in. Soften your elbows and continue with this movement. Using your breath at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling. Flow with this movement. Hugging into baby. Imagining that it's very close to you on your spine. And whenever you're ready, you can join into a neutral spine, tacking your toes and pushing your hips up high towards the ceiling. You don't have to be touching with your heels down the mat. Spread your fingers, align your ears with your arms if possible, and start bringing one heel down at a time. If at any point you need a little break from a lot of supply of the blood to your head, you can look forward, or if you feel dizzy or lightheaded, look forward. That helps a lot. Beautiful. Breathing in and out. And relaxing in child's pose. Find your position for child's pose and relax here. Coming into all fours again. This time we're giving a little break to our hips, moving the hips to the right and to the left. The right and the left. So you can look at your hips as you're moving them from one side to the other side. Come back into a neutral spine, look down towards the floor. And let's start making circles with our hips. So going forward to the side and back. Let's continue. Few more circles, big circles, maybe going all the way back as if you're going into child's pose. One more circle. And let's go to the other side. Moving the hips back and side. Synchronizes with your breath. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. That relaxes more all the muscles around the hips. And whenever you're ready, come back to center. And step forward with your right leg outside of your right palm for Janujasana or low lunge. Inhale, arms up. You don't have to align your feet. You just need to stabilize your body here. So this is very good for balance. And instead of sinking forward, we want to work on stability and balance. If you feel any tingling on your palms, you can always relax your palms in front of you. If not, ignore me and stay where you were. Inhale deeply and exhale, palms to your hips. Inhale, arms up. Stretch them high up. Exhale, palms to your waist. Or hips. Inhale up. Exhale, palms to your hips. And palms in front of your chest, twisting towards the left side. You don't have to twist too much. An option to stay here or open the arms to the sides. Coming back to center with arms and chest. And relax both palms down, stepping back with your right leg into child's pose. Forehead down. Expand your ribs every time you breathe in and out in child's pose, and come back to all fours, stepping forward with your left foot outside of your left hand for low lunge. Palms together in front of your chest. Option to bring them up parallel to each other, palms facing towards each other. Work on stretching high up as if someone is pulling you. High, hand Scissor the inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, palms to your waist or your hips. Inhale, arms up. And let's continue with this flow. You can always keep your hands static. You don't have to move them with me. You must feel natural and right for your body. Remember, when I'm giving you our suggestions, this is your own practice with your baby. And next time, palms together in front of your chest. Inhale deeply, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist towards the right side. It's not a deep twist. And extend your arms in diagonal or a little bit more to the sides. Breathe in and out and gently come back to center. Bring both palms down to the floor and step back for child's pose. So as you're here, bring yourself into a kneeling position. If this is a very big stretch for you, you can always stay high up, working on your stability. If not, bring the knees together and your toes and your feet wide apart. So what we want to do is want to place a block horizontally on behind your hips. So when we sit down, our sit bones are touching the block. So if you find that this is too much stretch for your knees, you might need another block, or you can stay high up, just bringing your knees together and toes out. And sit down here, relax your toes, and find that your block is underneath your sit bones for Virasana or hero pose. So stay here with me, bring your arms high up towards the ceiling and open, extend your arms into cactus position. So let me do it right in front of you. So knees together for hero pose, feet out. And exhale, opening in cactus position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms in cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, opening here. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open. This is a very good posture for external and internal rotation, especially internal rotation. Relax down and release both feet if possible, coming with them forward and maybe wider. If you find that this is not working, you can come back into a kneeling position and find yourself into Malasana. So changing the height of the block maybe, or you can leave it how it is, or Malasana. So your toes pointing out, your heels pointing in, bringing both palms together in front of your chest and pushing with your arms away. Beautiful. Creating some space there for the pelvic floor muscles. So we're doing the same as we would do with the sensations for the pelvic floor muscle and the relaxation. So we're just doing 2 breaths. Inhaling deeply. Exhale through your mouth. Next time, bring awareness to your pelvic floor. Inhale deeply. And imagine the pelvic floor that is touching the block is melting down. Now breathe naturally, maybe closing your eyes and bringing more awareness to your pelvic floor. Those muscles that are at the base of the spine that need to be very, very relaxed when baby comes out. And gently releasing your palms. And coming into standing position. So once you're up, let's step at the front of our mats for just a few of the positions that we'll be doing. So step back with your right leg. So not a big step, just a short step. We're doing warrior 2. So relax your right heel down, and maybe you want to walk your feet more wide apart so you have more balance in your body. And make sure your hips are looking diagonal because every single person is different. So diagonal or the long part of your mat, singing to your left leg, stretch the right leg, and just make sure your toes do not go beyond 90 degrees. Yeah, and just make sure your hips are stacked so your shoulders are in line with your hips. You're not here, so whenever the pelvis moves, your shoulders are there too. Opening the arms and gazing into the middle finger of the right hand. And the only one that will be very important is that your front knee is in line with the second toe. Breathe in and out, relax your facial muscles. Strong legs. Beautiful. We're working here on external rotation too. Bring palms together in front of your chest. Straightening the left leg. And opening your arms to the sides. Reaching towards the left side. Palms facing forward. And come down. You can come down to your side and right arm up for triangle pose. Or you can come a little bit lower with your right palm in your shin. Just make sure that you're never with your chest looking down. So what we want to do is we want to open our chest. And if you find that you're hyperextending your knee, so if you find that your knee is way down, we want to strengthen the quadriceps, locking the knee and putting more strain on the joints. And opening here, looking up towards the ceiling or relaxing your gaze down towards your big toe. Inhale, come back to center, palms in front of you, pivoting the left foot towards the right one and switching sides. Right foot looking to the back of the mat, the left foot 90-degree angle and sinking down. So how wide the legs are is up to you. If you've been practicing yoga before, you might want to take it a little bit wider. But because we're in the third trimester, sometimes we just want to take it more easy. Especially if you're in your between 36 and 40 weeks. And opening arms to the sides. Front knee aligned with your second toe. Relax your shoulders. Gazing the middle finger of your right hand. And making sure that you are connecting with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Strengthening our legs, finding balance. You might want to check if your balance is there, or you might want to move your legs maybe wide apart. Inhale, straightening your right leg. Stretching both arms to the sides, palms facing forward. Reaching towards the right side of your body. And exhale, coming down with your palm to your shin or your thigh, softening the knee, and the left arm goes up or looking down, always opening the chest. So that's the key, okay? Breathe in and out. And inhale, come back to center, palms in front of you. And pivoting the right foot towards the left one. And coming into mountain pose. So for mountain pose, we want to soften the knees, relax the palms to the sides. You can face the palms forward or relax them beside you. Gaze a point in front of you or slightly down and forward. Activate your legs and all your body. Reach your arms all the way up. Palms together. And grab your elbows with your palms. Create more space for your spine and lean towards the left side. And that stretch on the right side. That's really good for low back pain. So if you're having or experiencing it right now, honor it, but also give it a nice stretch and visualize that it's releasing some tension. Inhale, come back to center, and let's go to the other side. Beautiful. Come back to center and release, relaxing both arms. And finding yourselves into a seated position. Before we finish, we just want to do a last stretch. That is one of my favorites, and that is very common and very known in prenatal yoga. So it's Janu Shirsasana or modified that we do it. So one leg comes close to your groin, so the right toe close to your left groin, and extending the left leg to the side. You can use your blocks if you want for some support, especially on our third trimester, or also for second trimester, right? Especially a mom has twins. So activating the left leg, elongate your spine, and root with your sit bones down towards the cushion or the block that you have. You have the option to relax your left forearm on your block, depending on which height you want, yeah, or if you want a vertical or horizontal, and right arm goes up towards the ceiling. So on the third trimester, we want to focus more on reaching up rather than leaning towards the sides. So it's nice to lean towards the sides, but because we're already stretching a lot, it's nice to create space for the organs and for baby when we reach out. Activate your left leg, not just the toes. Breathe in and out. And release. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Okay. Creating some space here. It's just a little sticky in my floor. So place your forearm or your palm, depending how you're feeling. And left arm goes up, reaching as high as you can, relaxing your head down. Or you can look up towards the ceiling. You want to activate more your neck muscles. Breathe in and out. And gently release, coming into Sukhasana or easy pose. So a comfortable seated position with your cushion underneath your hips. And twisting towards the right side. So your left palm will be outside of your right thigh. And twist. Sometimes it might be on your knee. Or if you feel that it's not comfortable, you can always grab the back of your right shoulder and twist. And gently coming back to center and twisting towards the other side. So option one will be grabbing your thigh, or sometimes just placing the right palm in front of you, or your left shoulder, touching your left shoulder and twisting there. Beautiful. And coming back to center. And let's relax on our final relaxation pose, which is Shavasana or modified Shavasana. You might need a block or a cushion, and you might need a big pillow or a bolster. So to place your head, we always lay down, even when you are at home, it's good to always lay down first on your side. And you want to lay down on your back, then you roll on your back. But it's good that you always push yourself up to this as you're on your side. So we don't we don't stretch any other muscles on the abdominal area because they're stretching already, and if we put more pressure, it's a lot more work for them. So let's lay down on our side. Right palm goes beside your pillow, and you can place a block in between your knees. Relaxing here in Shavasana, placing one palm that is floating on your baby. And breathing in and out. Acknowledging all the work that you did during the class and honoring all those aches and pains that you might have during this trimester, knowing that you are perfectly healthy and your baby is perfectly healthy and everything will be all right. Connect with your breath here, in and out. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose or through your mouth. And with every breath that you take, you restore and relax all the muscles in your body. thanking your baby for being here with you during this class. Let's stay here for a few more minutes. Continue breathing in and out. And visualize that every muscle in your body is being relaxed. Maybe every thought that you have is being also relaxed. And every emotions are welcome. Always honoring our bodies, our souls, and everything that arises during our practice and our Shavasana is welcome. We stay here for one more minute. Or you can stay here as long as you want. Even if we're finishing the class, you can always stay in your Shavasana and enjoy that moment with your baby. Sometimes you might fall asleep and that's okay too. Give yourselves 5 more long breaths. And whenever you're ready, start bringing awareness to your fingers and toes. You can give yourself a nice stretch. And whenever you're ready, you can push yourselves up with the arm that is or was in baby. And finding a seated position that is of your choice. Always finding the support for your hips. Or you can stay in Shavasana. Next time you exhale, bring your palms in front of your chest. Breathing in and out